Let's start with a big question. A question that challenges our perceptions of what's possible. Can civil engineering, a field often associated with the mundane and practical, actually save the planet from the looming threats of climate change and environmental degradation? Civil engineers build bridges, connecting communities and facilitating trade, roads, paving the way for progress and connecting us all, and buildings. Practical, right? Essential, even. But what if I told you these same people, the ones designing our infrastructure, are also on the front lines of the fight for Earth itself? What if their work holds the key to a sustainable future? Everything around you, the water you drink, ensuring public health and sanitation, the buildings you live in, providing shelter and shaping our urban landscapes, exists because of civil engineers. They are the unsung heroes of our built environment. For decades, the goal was simple, a straightforward equation: build it strong, fast, and cheap. Efficiency and cost-effectiveness were the driving forces. But the planet sent us a wake-up call, a series of increasingly urgent warnings, melting ice caps, a stark visual reminder of the warming climate, wild weather, unleashing unprecedented destruction and chaos, and rising seas. Our coastlines are under threat, and communities are being displaced. Civil engineers are listening. They are acknowledging the urgent need for change. They're changing the blueprint. They are embracing innovation and sustainability. Can they save the world? Not alone. It requires a collective effort from all sectors of society. But they can start a ripple that spreads. Their actions can inspire others to join the cause. They're rethinking the very foundations of our world, challenging conventional practices, asking how can we build things that heal, not harm? How can we minimize our environmental footprint? It's a shift from conquering nature to coexisting with it, a move towards harmony and balance. This isn't about one hero in a hard hat. It's a global movement, a collaborative effort spanning continents. In labs, on construction sites, and in classrooms, the future of civil engineering is being shaped. A quiet revolution is underway. New ideas are being explored, and innovative solutions are being developed. The tools that built our problems are being reimagined as tools for solutions. Technology is being harnessed for good. So, let's reframe the question. Let's look at this from a different perspective. It's not they save the planet. It's are they trying to save it? And what does that mean for all of us? What role do we play in this transformation? Civil engineering is no longer just about concrete and steel. It's about more than just infrastructure. It's about building a future where people and the planet thrive together. A future where sustainability is at the core of everything we do. The answer isn't simple, but it's more interesting than ever. The challenges are complex, but the possibilities are endless. The world needs new ideas, and civil engineers are leading the way. They are at the forefront of innovation. So, can a bunch of people in hard hats save the world? It's a question worth exploring. Let's find out. Let's delve into the world of sustainable civil engineering and discover the solutions they are creating. The planet is sending us clear signals, urgent messages that we can no longer ignore. It's not happy. The Earth is showing signs of distress, and the consequences are becoming increasingly severe. Our global mess has three big parts, three critical areas where we need to focus our attention and efforts. Climate change, with its far-reaching and devastating effects, urbanization, the rapid and often unplanned growth of our cities, and population growth, which places an ever-increasing strain on our planet's resources. Climate change isn't just hotter summers. It's a fundamental shift in our planet's climate system. It's rising seas, threatening coastal communities and ecosystems, extreme weather, becoming more frequent and intense, and vanishing ecosystems, disrupting the delicate balance of nature. Our fossil fuel addiction is catching up with us, fueling climate change and polluting our environment. Urbanization means more people in cities, concentrating populations and increasing demand for resources, straining resources, and turning cities into heat-trapping ovens. The urban heat island effect is becoming a major concern. If we keep building the old way, using outdated and unsustainable methods, we're just making things worse, exacerbating the problems we already face. And with over 8 billion people sharing this planet, the demand for resources keeps growing, putting immense pressure on our ecosystems and natural reserves. We can't just ask for a bigger planet. That's not an option. We have to make do with what we have, learning to live within our planet's finite limits. It's the ultimate roommate challenge, a global-scale exercise in cooperation and resource management. How do we all live together sustainably, ensuring a healthy planet for future generations? Sounds like a disaster movie, right? A scenario filled with challenges and potential catastrophes. But here's the twist. The plot thickens with a glimmer of hope. These problems are forcing us to get smarter, pushing us to innovate and find new solutions. They're pushing civil engineers, the unsung heroes of infrastructure and development, to come up with creative, brilliant solutions that can address these complex challenges. The pressure is on, the stakes are high, and the need for innovative solutions is urgent. And that's when real innovation happens, when necessity sparks ingenuity and creativity. These challenges aren't just obstacles, they're not simply roadblocks in our path. They're opportunities, chances to reimagine our world and build a more sustainable future. Civil engineers are turning crisis into creativity, transforming problems into innovative solutions. The world's problems are big, undeniably complex and far-reaching, but so are the solutions, and we have the potential to create a better world. This is the moment for bold ideas, for thinking outside the box and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And new ways of building, embracing sustainable practices and innovative technologies. The future depends on how we respond, on the choices we make today to shape a better tomorrow. And civil engineers are stepping up, ready to lead the charge towards a more sustainable and resilient future. How do you fix a planet-sized problem? Start by changing how you build. Enter sustainable infrastructure roads, bridges, and energy systems designed to be eco-friendly, people-friendly, and economically smart. A sustainable road might use permeable pavement, bioswales, and lanes for bikes and buses. Energy systems are shifting to decentralized grids, solar panels on rooftops, wind turbines in communities. Infrastructure is no longer just concrete, it's a living part of the ecosystem. Engineers now work with ecologists and communities to create projects that serve multiple purposes. A bridge can help wildlife cross safely. A flood barrier can double as a park. It's about designing with nature, not against it. Civil engineering is becoming creative, resilient, and beautiful. This is the new blueprint for our future. The materials we use matter as much as the designs. Concrete and steel have built our world, but at a huge environmental cost. Cement alone causes 8% of global CO2 emissions. Now engineers are developing self-healing concrete and mass timber, strong, green, and sometimes even carbon negative. The circular economy is changing construction. Buildings are designed to be taken apart and reused, turning cities into urban mines. Technology is transforming construction sites. Drones, 3D printing, and robots make building faster, safer, and less wasteful. It's about building smarter, not just harder. Every innovation reduces our impact on the planet. The future of construction is green, efficient, and endlessly creative. Civil engineers are leading the charge. The world is being rebuilt, one smart material at a time. If green materials are the building blocks, smart cities are what we can create with them. A smart city uses technology and data to make life better and more sustainable. Imagine traffic lights that prevent jams, apps that guide you to the cleanest route, and buses that arrive exactly when you need them. Cities like Singapore and Barcelona are already making this real. Less congestion, less pollution, more time for living. Smart energy grids balance solar and wind power, reroute electricity instantly, and cut waste. Even waste management is smarter. Bins signal when they're full, and sensors monitor air and water quality in real time. It's about solving problems before they become crises. Civil engineers are weaving this digital nervous system into our cities, the goal cities that are responsive, efficient, and good for people and the planet. This is the future of urban life. For centuries, we used water and tossed waste in a straight line. Use, dump, repeat. Now, civil engineers are closing the loop. Water is recycled and purified, sometimes even safe enough to drink again, like Singapore's NEWater. Cities are designed to soak up rain, reduce floods, and recharge aquifers with green roofs and permeable pavements. Waste is sorted, composted, and turned into energy or new products. Landfills are shrinking as engineers see trash as a resource, not an endpoint. The circular economy is about endless reuse. Smart water and waste management create greener, healthier cities. Civil engineers are making sure nothing goes to waste. It's a win for people, the planet, and the future. The cycle is finally complete. This isn't just theory or wishful thinking. It's actually happening right now, all around the globe. And it's all thanks to a new generation of real-world heroes dedicated to making a difference. Take, for example, the Netherlands, where the innovative Room for the River project works in harmony with nature, rather than trying to conquer it. This project is ingeniously creating vital flood protection, while simultaneously providing beautiful new green spaces for communities to enjoy. Elsewhere, Dr. Abbas Jah at the World Bank is instrumental in helping countries develop and build infrastructure that can effectively withstand increasingly severe storms and rising sea levels, ultimately protecting countless lives and bolstering vulnerable economies. And then there's Professor Ginger Dozier, who has revolutionized brickmaking with her development of biobricks grown using bacteria, a process that requires no kiln and produces almost zero carbon emissions. These pioneers, and many others like them, are boldly reimagining what's possible in the world of civil engineering, from harnessing the power of geothermal energy in Iceland to constructing stunning and sustainable bamboo schools in Bali. They're demonstrating that they're not just building structures and infrastructure, they're building a brighter future and instilling hope for generations to come. Their groundbreaking work definitively proves that civil engineering can indeed be a powerful force for good in the world. It highlights that human ingenuity, when purposefully aimed at sustainability, has the potential to be truly transformative. And these inspiring projects are really just the very beginning of what's possible. A quiet yet profound revolution is already well underway in the field. The world is rapidly changing, one innovative and bold idea at a time. And civil engineers with their vision and expertise are leading the way forward. The sustainable future we all envision is actively being built and shaped right now, in real time. And it's undoubtedly greener, more resilient, and more hopeful than ever before. We've talked about the problems, the solutions, and the heroes. Now let's talk about you. If you want to make a real difference, consider civil engineering. It's where ideas become reality, where you can design clean water systems, build wind farms, or restore ecosystems. Today's civil engineers use AI, drones, and new materials to solve the world's toughest problems. You get to see the impact of your work every day. It's a career with purpose and creativity. The world needs a new generation of thinkers and doers. If you care about the planet, civil engineering is a powerful way to help. The next big breakthrough could be yours. The world is waiting. Will you help build it? Can civil engineering save the planet? Yes, but not alone. Engineers are designing the future, but they need all of us. We must demand better, vote for leaders who prioritize sustainability and support green policies. Our choices, how we travel, what we buy, how we use energy, create the demand for change. Every small act adds up. Building a sustainable world is the ultimate group project. Engineers are the builders, but we're all on the team. Let's champion their work and do our part. The future is something we build together. Let's make sure we build it well.